Alright, you guys, this is going to be my quick movie review on Green Room. Green Room, I just saw it last week, opening day. I had to. It's one of the best movies I've seen in 2016, period. For me, it's like Deadpool, Green Room. This is the only time you're going to hear a black person say they're excited to see neo-Nazis in a movie. Because this was a crazy film. Whole plot of the film is about a punk band group who have to do a last-minute gig. They see something they're not supposed to, and then Patrick Stewart and all the neo-Nazis in this Oregon town that they're in try to kill these kids while they're locked themselves in their green room. So from the beginning, I was like a little slow. I was like, I wonder how they're gonna build this up. They took their time building up the characters so you get to know them a bit, and then all hell breaks loose. I feel that this movie is one of the best original movies I've seen that was an indie. I'm glad A24 Studios did this one. The whole cast was perfect. They show you how maniacal a neo-Nazi can be, in the sense of when they become very malice in situations that happen in the film. The whole cast did great. Anton did great. Patrick Stewart did great. Every single actor, I liked it because it wasn't like a one-sided pan, like, oh, they're evil, oh, we gotta survive, let's win the day. Like, no. They showed real consequences. They showed how people really would react, how everybody has their own methods of coping with these type of situations. And then the creativity at the end, the pinnacle of the film, was just marvelous. Now, I do wish we did see more of the band survive, even though they did it in the film, unfortunately, that the deaths were a little too quick, a little too gruesome for me. Well, not too gruesome, but it's just like, it ended a little too much. But I understand it was but it worked with the film. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Just straight up 9 out of 10 for Green Room. It's one of the best films I've ever seen. It's up there. For me, I feel it's like punk bands meet American History X. Like, that's how great this film is. There's some redemption in the film with Daniel's character, the cousin. Then they show you how not everybody wants to be in that lifestyle, but they put themselves in that situations, especially with the red laces. Everything about this film was great. I really have no complaints about it that much. So that's why I give it a 9 out of 10, only because I feel like the band members were killed a little too fast. I wish we had more time with Tiger and the other two band members that were murdered. But like I said, they made it to where it's real life consequences. So it's not going to be like a movie magic, like, oh, everybody survives, this is a great film, like the 80s. Like, no. They're like, this is real life. This is what would happen if you're in the situation. So that's what they showed you. Everything about this was to a T perfect. The sets were great. The costumes were on point. The whole feel for it was just great. Like, the whole mindset of the musicians and what their favorite bands were. And it's just like the whole mixing of those cultures. It's like they knew they were going to have to do a show for like neo-Nazis, but they didn't understand it to be that crazy. So everything about this film was extremely real to me, and I'm loving this film. I'm dead serious. I'm going to go see it again. So I implore and I entice and ask anybody who's watching this, please go watch Green Room. You will not be disappointed. Green Room is not for kids. I'm just letting you know that right now. It's not for kids. For those who think they want to be like, oh, let's go take our kids like families. Like, no. This is for people who actually respect cinema and have an eye for it. So anybody could watch it. Some people might not sit comfortably with it, but if I can go watch it and find the beauty in it, anybody can. Support real cinema. So this is Mike Fallon. This is my Citizen Cinema My Geek Review collaboration review on Green Room. And here are the links below to follow us. I'd appreciate it. Y'all take care. See you next time.